Hi gang, Jimmy D here, and in today's video we are going to grab our rewards points by playing a Game Pass game called Atomfall, which just recently got added to Game Pass, so I figured why not grab a quick achievement or trophy or whatever you guys get in Steam. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start up our game. I have taken the liberty of padding out my game time, guys, as this is right on the cusp of being about 15 minutes. It'd be the fastest achievement that you can get in this game. It is missable if you're not paying attention. We're going to go through the initials. Setup here, guys. Pretty much the default. And start up a new game. We'll go with the default here.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one. And
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Yeah, doubtful. Very, very much like the Fallout series, guys, except set in England.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
There's our save icon. Rotary dial. Let's be helpful.
I think I'll be all right. For the moment, at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I can trust you more than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen, while my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil.
So, of course, right stick is look and left stick is movement. A is jump, and let's dismiss. Nothing in here to note of except for this poor bloke who's bleeding to death. So let's help the guy out. Let's go across the hallway here. On the bed is a cloth. On the shelf is some alcohol. More alcohol on the shelf over here, guys. Take a left out of this room and head down the hallway. And here in this room is another towel. Another towel. Open up the crate. And you'll find some more alcohol and another cloth. Let's go ahead and use our menu button. And right bumper over to crafting. We can go ahead and dismiss this. Now that we have enough material, guys, let's go ahead and press and hold X to craft that poor bloke a bandage. Now, you don't have to help them out if you don't want to, guys. I'm just kind of giving you a tutorial on how the crafting system works.
Please, a bandage. Please help me.
Go ahead and give him the bandage.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. At least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
All right.
It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest...
Take a left out of here, guys. Assorted scrap.
Might help you to survive. I hope so.
Remember, if you guys have played Fallout or Elder Scrolls, weight does encumber you after a while, unless you upgrade. But let's go ahead and use the key card on the card reader.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
All right. Let's take a look around, see what we can find. We're missing a tool, so we can't interact with this just yet. And there's no power. Obviously, that would have turned on the power. If there is something in here, guys, I have yet to spot it. But we'll do a 360. And go ahead and scramble up here. Remember, guys, there is stuff hidden everywhere. All sorts of supplies and resources. So keep your eyes open.
Oh, come on. I just want us to be friends.
No weapons as of yet, guys. So any enemies we encounter, we are going to have to break down to fisticuffs. Just pressing your right trigger, left and right, guys. Right bumper is a heavy punch, and LB obviously is a kick. There are achievements for kicking so many enemies. But let's go ahead and take what he has. Take a look around. See if there's anything else worth having. So scrap, comic book. Haven't done quite as much research as I should, guys, but I'm going to guess that this comic book, if you collect enough or collect them all, you'll get an achievement. Take a look around a little bit more. Bunch more scrap. We can climb up here, take a look around. But this key card reader needs power, obviously. click your left stick to go ahead and jog a little bit here. On the bottom right, guys, you're going to see two things. Top, or the solid meter, is your health. And that bottom meter is your stamina. He left us a note. Some more scrap. We leave that for now. Let's go ahead and crawl outside. And then actually head outside. Now, there are all sorts of ways we can head here, guys. Heading up into this direction underneath that bridge. Matter of fact, we'll go up to it. There is an achievement, guys, for not using any of the phone booths. So I'm going to leave it be for now, but you can go ahead and answer the phone. He doesn't say much. I think he talks about Oberon or something like that. But let's head up into this building here. I'll just try to pad out your game time a little bit for you guys, so you get not only your Play Any Game Pass game on console, but also to get this month's cards. As today is April 1st when I'm recording this, so I also have to do my cards. Bunch more sorted scrap. Some string, probably to craft something. Now, like I was saying, guys, there is a bunch of stuff you can grab up here on top of the bridge, as well as there is a tunnel system and a few more enemies. That tunnel system will give you a shortcut to other sections of this city we're going to head to. And let me open up my map here. As a lot of the stuff will give you coordinates. Hard to see, guys, hard to see, but if you look on the edge of any given map, see how it gives you these numbers? There's your north and south, and your east and west grid. So let's just say it says 27.5 by 77 1/3. If you go to 27.5 and 77.7, that'll be somewhere around this area. Be on the lookout for clues like that, guys. We can go ahead and back out of here. There are also plants that you can harvest. Let's see, where were they? Ah, it's all right. That's all right. Keep your eye out for plants, as you can use them as resources as well. But we are going to head down the hill. This is United States calling. Are we reaching? And we could talk to the gentleman inside this little shed here.
Hey up, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before?
Nat, good old Nat.
How do? Where did you come from then? Say, you do look a little worse for wear. You've got luck on your side not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside. You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember nought, can you?
Can't remember note. Where am I?
This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clagging here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Not personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, whatever the boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers.
Yes, it is.
Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger.
We could take a look in our notebook, or we could say farewell.
So long. Watch yourself around here, aye?
Always take a look. Take a look around the house, inside and out. Dude keeps skeletal remains around his house, does he? Wow. And crawl inside. Take a look about. Especially up top here. As we can actually grab our first weapon here, if I'm not mistaken. Take the shotgun ammo. And if you search his body, you'll also find a shotgun and a Molotov cocktail. Take it all. Look inside the locker. A little more string. And we can unlock. Obviously, we couldn't head in from this way. And actually, we want to go around the front of the house here and across the bridge. We can actually go behind that waterfall, guys. Shotgun ammo, always a plus. Gunpowder and string. We're going to stay on this side of the bridge now, guys, and head back towards it. And then we're just going to follow this pathway here. Watch out for bad guys. And we'll just keep following the pathway. Stay on this side of the bridge. And here's our herbs that we can take. Stay out of the water, guys. There are not so friendly fishes in there. But let's check out this guy over here. And of course, grab his metal detector. And boof! The detectorist picked up the metal detector. At this point, guys, we've got about 20 minutes worth of gameplay in here, so you should have gotten your console game bonus already, as well as your next card. So let's go ahead and pause the game and then save our game. Quit to the main menu. Quit our game. Turn in our rewards for the day. Let's see, did we get our new card? See, we got to play it a little bit more. Even though we were playing for 20 minutes, guys, that's how finicky Xbox is. You know how they work. Let's turn in our rewards. At home. And for continued rewards, continued achievements and trophies, and continued videos, guys, you know what buttons to press. But as always, have a great day. See ya!